Very good morning, friends. Just for 4 or 5 days to go, and I really want to pass this attempt. I'm very nervous. All those things. Well, keep those things away. I have already shared few important questions which you should focus, and also what I'm going to share now will give you an idea of how to proceed, how to present, and how to plan your execution. That will keep yourself very calm. So do check it out and do make use of it. So these are the this is called the power play approach. So if you see, we are not going to MCQ now because MCQ can do it from 3 to 3:30. The main part lies in your descriptive. So question 5, if you see May 24 and November 24, the pattern has remained the same. That is in days 115 for 5 marks, in days 101 for 5 marks, and from conceptual framework or introduction to in days for 4 marks. So 5 plus 5 plus 4. Going by this, it is very predictable that what is going to come in a question 5. So you can plan and you can start with question 5, because you might sometimes you don't know. For example, 2a might come something and 2b might come something, but this much clarity, relying on this, you can go and you can start your answer with this. Even if you have not yet covered in days 101, you can invest maybe 30 to 45 minutes. There is nothing Greek and Latin in it, so you can plan accordingly. And next one is more. So if you start with question 5 or if you start with question 6, both these two questions, if you prepare thoroughly, you can easily handle it, at least because these are the specific focus topics. For example, accounting and technology in India's 34 and May 24 were straightforward, and in November 24 in days 8 and in days 16 were fairly straightforward questions. So now question number 3. So now 14 plus 14, out of this 28, you would have secured at least 20 to 24 marks within 3:10 p.m. Then you can comfortably start your MCQ. So by 3:45 to 4, even before touching your question 1, 40 to 45 marks will be in your pocket. When the pressure, the thing is, when you start the question 1 with a lot of pressure, you may not get the flow because it is a big problem. It requires a lot of combined calmness approach. So when you do this by 4 p.m. you should be left with only 2 questions, including question 1. You can easily finish the question 1, but I would recommend you start question 1 by at least 3:45, because it might take some 4:20, 4:25 like that, so that you have that extra 5 minutes question. So on that note, next one is question 4 is in days 19 and 20 came in May 24. So in days 19 for 8 marks and in days 20 for your government grant for 6 marks, and in November 24 in days 102, and in day 16, that in day 16 was fairly straightforward question. And May 24 question 2, if you see again, the repetitive patterns are question 5 is same, and question 2 in days 109, it's always coming for either 8 to 10 marks in your question 2. So if you are going to leave in days 109 as choice, you can plan it accordingly. So this will give you an idea what are the topics, because for example, if you have come to Wednesday where you are left only with 2 days, you don't have to revise everything to get your 60s and 70s, because you have to attempt only 90 to 100 marks to get your desired mark. Have this much clarity, and don't go with your mind, don't let it dictate terms. You give instructions to it, you plan accordingly. So that's the main objective begin sharing this. So plan like this, and best wishes, keep going, all the very best.